When I was 8 years old, I solved mysteries, rode on the backs of dragons, and learned how to fly on a broomstick, all from the comfort of my big chair by the window. Reading was my first love. I was that kid under a blanket with a flashlight, reading when I was supposed to be sleeping. These adventures opened my eyes to the world and showed me that there were experiences to be had, people to meet, things to learn. The critical year for reading is third grade. You've probably heard that before. Well, here's why. Third grade is the last year a student is taught how to read. In fourth grade, they're taught how to use reading for the rest of their educational career, which means if there's any time to ride on the backs of dragons, it's in third grade. Unfortunately, third graders in Arizona are struggling. 70% of them don't read at grade level, and this disadvantage makes them 4 times less likely to graduate high school. In 2014, the Move On When Reading law was passed. It says that children in Arizona who don't read at grade level by the end of third grade will be held back. I'm Kelsey Pinkney with Read Better, Be Better, an after-school program that pairs these struggling third graders with eighth graders from their school. Together, they work through our reading comprehension curriculum followed by group activities, all of which are proven to develop literacy skills as a foundation for broader academic success. Since we piloted 2.5 years ago, every single student placed in Read Better, Be Better, all of whom were at risk of being held back, has been promoted to fourth grade. And it's reaching into their homes. One third grader, Karen, said that Read Better, Be Better showed her reading is important, and now at home, instead of watching TV, she reads books. And we have our eighth grade participants telling us that they're memorizing this curriculum so that they can take it home to read with their younger siblings. Read Better, Be Better is helping these students become passionate self-learners. Now, they're more likely to graduate high school, less likely to engage in criminal activity, and doors are opening for them to go to college, pursue their dream job, and become contributing members of their community. Something needs to be done for Arizona's third graders. It costs $75 for one student to complete our program. That is a small price to pay for a third grader's future. We're on a track that will take us to 70 schools by 2019, and by 2021, our goal is to be serving 6,800 students throughout Arizona. But our immediate next step is one school district. We're working with Superintendent Paul Stanton to expand to 7 additional schools in the Washington Elementary District. The Nina Mason Pulliam Charitable Trust will fund 3 of those schools, which means we need your investment of $64,000 to cover the remaining 4. And that will propel Read Better, Be Better and Arizona's third graders into a very fruitful future.
All right. Great job, Kelsey. Jenny and Lawrence both have questions for you.
I love it. I love how specific you are about the target audience that you're working with. I love your vision for the future. I love that you're empowering like future nerd readers, right? Like that's a very powerful thing. I'm curious about what partnerships, I mean, you've said that you've done Washington Elementary. Outside of Arizona, is there a plan to move outside of Arizona?
In the far future, we're working in the Maricopa County districts right now. So we're in the Avondale Elementary District, Tolleson Elementary District, and we just launched in the Osborne Elementary.
And tell me a little bit about your team, hand it off.
Yeah. So our team, we have site leaders that run the programs on the sites. So we're in 13 schools right now, and each of them run the program after school on the sites. And then there's me, I'm the program coordinator, and we have our CEO, and we also have an executive assistant who does a lot of really important things as well. We have a lot of volunteers, social media coordinator. It's a really big, passionate team.
Kelsey, I have to concur. I really appreciate this. I'm on a local school board. We would love to have you down into South Phoenix in the Roosevelt District because this is so critical, particularly for everything else that someone's going to do, whether graduating from high school or starting a business of their own. So thank you for what you're doing. What do you do when you've identified these students to then coordinate with the educators on campus, whether that be a parapro or a teacher, in order to have a two-way conversation so that it's not just helping the kid after school, but you're able to help the kid during the school day as well?
Yeah, so we take teacher evaluations for all the third graders. So the teachers are the ones that select the third graders that need to be in the program. We call them tier 2. So kids who have their fluency down but need help on the comprehension. And that's where we come in with our curriculum. And we take teacher evaluations pre and post, so they'll do them before and after. And then I also go in and do an evaluation with the principals as well, and we're always in contact with them. We get success stories from the classroom. We have teachers who reach out to us, ask for specific students to be put into the program and anything like that. So we are in very close contact with them. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for your